Let's make some smothered chicken and mashed potatoes. The old-fashioned way. As we get into this, still me by myself, so I'm not gonna do a lot. But I guess that's enough potatoes. Have you ever just wanted to see a plain, good old-fashioned dish being made? I'm not knocking what anybody does. I absolutely love how creative people can be. What gets me about that creativity is now it's what everybody wants to do. And people are constantly trying to one-up each other on cooking instead of just appreciating making a good old-fashioned, simple, home-cooked meal. I ask myself, how am I going to be a cooking personality? And what do I have to offer? I'll tell you what I have to offer while this is filling up with water. This channel will be faith-based. Sometimes you are going to see me cook, and in the process of me cooking, I'm going to be talking about stuff that has been going on and using cooking for what it has always been to me, which is therapeutic. Cooking has always helped me with a lot of things. I can be in the worst mood ever when I start cooking. By the time I'm finished, I'm feeling a whole lot better. So that's what we're gonna do. I like peeling my potatoes, but I like leaving a little bit of skin on them. I'm not gonna do anything fancy. There won't be a whole bunch of cheeses added to this, not a whole bunch of flavors, just some simple mashed potatoes. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna speed ramp through this part. Let's get you back over here. Yeah, it's the same thing I drained the potatoes in. And I'm gonna douse it with a little bit of soap. Cause I only have one, sorry. Wish I had more. We're gonna wash that out. Rinse it real quick. Kroger I go to has these legs on sale for $5. It's a great way to feed the whole entire family for just a little bit. Just a little bit. Y'all gonna have to get used to me doing some silly, crazy stuff. If they don't wash your chicken, make sure you wash your chicken. I don't know. Sometimes I wash my chicken, sometimes I don't. I'm not gonna even sit up here and act like I wash it all the time. People will sit up here and wash it in vinegar, lemon juice, and everything like that. But truth be told, if I do wash my chicken, this is about all I do. Just make sure we get it rinsed off real good. That's just me. If I was cooking for somebody else, at least you know. Can't say I surprised you with it. What you see me doing? I know. One day what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get really prepared. I'm saying this because you can't see me, but I know you hear me. One day I'm gonna get really, really prepared and I'm gonna have everything set up to where it's just go, and to where I'm not sitting up here seeking out what I'm gonna make. It's just me. I'm cooking enough for 2 days. Get one more. Actually, yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna eat. I'll have 2 drumsticks one night, eat one for breakfast. Not one for breakfast, but eat one for lunch and have 2 of them another night. That's that. Don't worry. I cleaned the sink out thoroughly before I even press record on this video. Now that we have this sitting in water, I'm sorry I only have one. Then again, I do have this. This will do what I needed to do. I'm gonna get some of that water out of there. And I just don't want it to, I don't like boiling it in salt water. I just like letting it sit in it for a couple of seconds. And that's just me. This goes on the stove and we're boiling it. Now let's go to the chicken. I know I need better lighting over here, please forgive me. We're going to the chicken. There's that. Get better. I'm going to hold that flour. Never see what I'm doing. So this, when I have that stuff, I can really work some magic. Too many small scoops. Too more flour. I'm going to If I haven't told you before, I usually make my own seasonings, just mix it up with some of the stuff that I know I'm gonna mix and put on just about everything. And I think everybody needs that go-to seasoning when they don't really feel like doing too much. Yeah, that's a lot, but it's gonna work out, trust me. Sometimes I can't stand the fact that it comes out so slow. So we got seasoning in here, seasoning in there. I'm not putting any oil on it or anything like that. Probably should have. Talk around. Wash my hands. Let's get all these up. And since we got that mixed up, we're just gonna dump it right there in the flour. Give it a real nice toss. Look at that, nice and pretty. And I'm gonna need to do the I'm ready. I probably should have built up first. I do think that's good. Y'all wait. Nice place. I need to cut board. I have a cut board. I just don't like it because you don't have to don't worry. The water kind of through. But I'm thinking. But I'm going to put that. Everything is sauteed, but whew. Let's see how this part. Now we go with this over. We're back at the sink again. Yes, I know. I know. I'm using the same container for the same colander. I'm using the same colander, but I wash it out pretty good every single time. Take my word for it, now it's up to you. The reason why you see me put it in here, because I'm not a big fan of frozen vegetables at all. But I'm drinking some of that water off there, or some of that liquid drink off there. Now we go to the stove for this time because it's ready. Okay, here we go. Got my grease heated up. Probably shouldn't have this too close to it. And we just don't even want it to get done. This is more than I thought it was gonna be. I should have just stuck with 4 or grabbed a bigger pan. But yeah, like I said, we don't want this to get done. Just want to get a nice little color to it. And I'm gonna save this flour because I may need it for the gravy. Oven went off, meaning it's time to go ahead and put them veggies in there. First I'm gonna flip this stuff. See that? That's what I'm talking about. That right there, that's all you want. A little bit of crispiness on it. And we're gonna set up here and let it do the same thing to the other side. Beautiful. Beautiful. One thing I love about cooking is the ability to improv. The bell peppers and onions I was gonna sit up here and put in the chicken, but I don't want bell peppers and onions on my chicken gravy. I don't want bell peppers and onions on my gravy that I'm gonna put on the mashed potatoes. So we're gonna sit up here and mix this up. Unfortunately, I don't have olive oil. I'm not finna sit up here and using my hands to mix this now. Yeah, some people who like using a whole lot of seasonings, that's perfectly fine. But I'm actually not one of those people. I seriously doubt I use all of this, as a matter of fact. Say that little bit of Cajun seasoning for something else. So here's what we're gonna toss this with a little adobo. Rosemary. Give it that little herby taste. Some white pepper. No specific reason. I just have it and want to use it. And of course that granulated garlic. You know, mix it around just a little bit. I think this is going to produce a really nice texture and flavor. So this is going to go in the oven for about 25 minutes. Okay, I need to drain out a little bit, bring you closer. We got this chicken with a nice little color to it. Now we go to what I hate the most. Not hate. Hate is such a strong word. Which is making the roux. I'm using some of that same flour. And there's really not a lot. Hopefully I don't need all of this. But here we go. Let's crank that. And we're gonna sit up here and toss that flour in little by little. Now the chicken seasoning has got flour in here. This has flour added to it. If my memory serves me correctly, I won't have to add any seasoning to this at all. Let's go ahead and get that mixed up in there. I told you I do not like making roux. Don't at me, alright? But I did make some broth with some old veggies that I need to get rid of as well. So we're gonna do this. And this is why I say it shouldn't need any extra seasoning whatsoever, because this vegetable / chicken broth is full of flavor too. I lied. I definitely need some more seasoning. A little adobo. Some garlic powder. This time I'm using black pepper. I'm sorry, I like things peppery. I try to use pepper to substitute salt. Now we leave this on medium low for about 20 minutes as well. Okay, wow, thing's still on. All right, here we go. See this? This is what I wanted. One thing I try to do is get all this stuff mixed up. Let that buttermilk start smashing this up. I know, I should have gotten the potato rice, and no, I don't like potato rices. But we're gonna get like, just basically like 2 tablespoons of sour cream. Now see, if you can still see that little thick piece of butter right there. I try mixing it up as much as possible before adding any type of cream, half and half, whatever you want to use. Not a big fan of using heavy whipping cream anymore ever since I found out it is both butter and buttermilk. So I'll kind of switch to half and half on some things. Ooh, can't believe I did that. 1 second. There we go. Perfect. Now that's how I like it. A little creamy. Good thing I love onions and bell peppers. You don't have to, I do. Let's get this out of the way. Let's get a scoop of them. And now for the pièce de résistance. I'm just gonna get one nice piece of chicken on there. Drop just a little gravy.